Hey guys!
Alright guys, we're here today to do a Patreon request from this patron right here. Asked us to check out some Magnus Karlsson's Free Fall with the song Hold Your Fire. Just hold it. Don't dish it out. Just keep it to yourself. Hold on to it. Hold on to that fire in you. That fire burns, burns, burns. I don't know. It could be acid reflux.
Oh yeah.
You know, you get that burning sensation.
The burning sensation. Yeah.
All right, and then you take some Tums, and hopefully that will do it for you.
I don't know why.
Why you take Tums, or why you get acid reflux?
Oh, for both actually. I don't know why you get acid reflux.
I don't think I've ever gotten it. Your mother gets it quite a bit.
Yeah.
I don't.
And Tums taste like shit, so like.
It tastes like chalk.
Tastes like chalk, yeah.
Not that I've ever eaten chalk, but from looking at chalk, I feel like that's exactly what chalk would taste like.
Yeah.
If I was to try it.
When I was younger, I used to think chalk had different flavors.
Depending on the color.
Yeah, like the blue chalk would be like blue raspberry flavored.
When I was a kid,
Good thing I never ate the chalk.
When I was a kid in elementary school, okay, so that your IQ took over and you didn't eat the chalk.
Yeah.
When I was a kid in elementary school in Portugal, they used to give us Play-Doh, like to build like animals and whatever.
Yeah.
But the Play-Doh smelled like cookie dough. And I always thought that's such a dangerous move to make your Play-Doh smell like cookie dough. Because, I mean, it is a way of thinning the herd.
Yeah.
But you know, like, if you have a bunch of kids that are not very bright, it could be a serious disaster on your hands.
The herd. The kids who are the smartest live.
I swear to God, I always looked at it and I'm like, man, it smells so good. I want to eat it, but it's Play-Doh. Of course, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's going to be an idiot in this class who's going to try it,
and then you look up and then you see like every idiot.
There's always like one or two that would be like, this tastes like cookie. I wonder if
and they
it
roll
smells
it up
like
into
cookies.
a ball and then they take a bite like an apple.
Yeah. There's always one of those in every class.
I had one of those.
All right, were you one of those?
I was not.
No,
one of those.
we already addressed that by the
my
chalk thing.
IQ took over.
Okay, your IQ took over. All right, so Magnus Karlsson's Free Fall, Hold Your Fire. Ready for this?
Yeah.
Wow.
That
This
was-
song did not hold its fire. It
Oh.
released it.
That was good.
Okay, you're gonna go first on this one.
That was so good. I love his voice, man. What a voice.
But so let me ask you this. I agree, but if you didn't see him in the video, didn't you think the voice came from a much older person?
Yeah.
It kind of had like an old school like vibe to it. It sounded like it was somebody in his 50s or something. It's not a knock. I'm just saying like
it had some experience.
It had maturity. I was gonna say it had some maturity in his voice. So when I see him as like a young guy, holy shit, man, he can sing.
Yeah.
So I felt like the voice had a little bit more maturity in it. So I was surprised to be such a young person with those kind of pipes.
And he was controlling it perfect at some points, and then at the other points, just letting it shine.
Oh, just like releasing the hounds, letting the fire out. He was the dragon. He was the dragon. So absolutely incredible. All right, what else you wanna add to the mix?
I mean, I can't get over it. Obviously, guitar playing and everything. I love the pace of the song. The song is very
Such a nice tempo to the track.
Yeah, it has this weird like Colosseum vibe, like
I know what you mean.
like mythology vibe to it, right? But I enjoyed everything. But I think the cherry on the top of this big cake was his vocals. I was very much into them throughout this whole song.
His vocal first. This is a song that's really led by two elements: the guitar playing and the vocals. The question now is, which one do you feel like is the one driving the song or pushing the song? For you, is the vocals. I have to agree.
The guitar is keeping the pace and everything.
Oh, the solo is incredible.
And the solo is
holy
amazing.
shit, the solo goes on for days, but it's incredible.
But
if there's one element that you can attach
that
your
you take
wagon
out-
to,
and you take out of this song that you're always gonna remember is
the vocals.
yeah.
I agree on that. Now let me say this. I love Magnus Karlsson. I love the dude. I've gotten to chat with him. I love the dude. But he's breaking like rule number 2 of the 2 rules of metalheads, which is you should never wear a shirt of your own band in your own video. I mean, like, I love the Primal Fear t-shirt, don't get me wrong, but that's rule number 2. Rule number 1 is you don't go to a concert wearing the shirt of the band that you're going there to see. I don't make these rules. These rules just been given to me.
Okay.
It's like the 10 commandments, but it's the metalhead commandments.
That's kind of weird though. You don't go to a show with the.
I normally don't.
I never do either.
I always wear a shirt from the same genre of the music that is going to be played. Like if I'm going to a Cannibal Corpse show, like I'll wear a death metal band's t-shirt.
Sometimes I don't even.
But normally I try to stay within the same realm of sound, but I try to take a band that's like friends of mine. So if people ask me, hey, who's that shirt? Oh, you gotta check these guys out. These guys are great. They're such and such. Like, you know what I'm saying? Normally I do that because people do come up to me to talk about whatever. So if I have a shirt of a band that they don't recognize and it has a cool design to it, then it kind of sparks conversation. So I normally do that. But I think I've maybe only gone to one show, maybe 2, where I actually wore a shirt of the band that I was there to see. And I think Ginger was one of the occasions that I wore a Ginger shirt to go see Ginger.
No, so
but I normally don't.
For me,
do it
I don't even care about if the genre matches. Like I wore
just whatever.
I wore my Hina shirt to Sabaton last time we went.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's really worlds apart. And okay, did you?
I think so.
No, you were Blind Guardian. No, you were Blind Guardian.
Okay.
So you're still within the realm. Still within the realm. Still power metal.
I think I can't remember which show I wore my Hina shirt, but I don't think it was anything to do.
I don't think you really care. You just go to the
wear
draw
a
and
shirt,
pick whatever.
yeah, exactly.
I normally try to stay within the genre, but not necessarily. But I just want to mention that I just thought it was funny that he's rocking a Primal Fear t-shirt. I just thought it was funny. Like, not funny, ha ha ha, but just like, of all the shirts, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like, of all the shirts, you're rocking your own. We know you're in Primal Fear. I mean, we don't need to be reminded. It's like you go see. This has happened to me. I go see a band, and the dude on stage is playing with a shirt of his own band. Like, I always think that's kind of like strange. I don't know. We know you're in that band. You're on stage. You're playing. You don't have to tell me. Like, I can see it's happening right now in front of me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just think that you should use the opportunity. Like, if I was in Lamb of God, I would not wear a Lamb of God t-shirt while I'm on stage. I would wear a shirt from a band that I'm friends with You know what I'm saying? To kind of
Yeah.
like promote that band and give some exposure to them by wearing that shirt. I think bands should do more. I mean, they used to do a lot of that back in the
help
day.
each other out.
To help each other out. Wear a shirt of a band that you're friends with, that
Or
you
that
want to
you like.
that you like, that you know that not a lot of people know who they are, in order to give them some exposure. I think that's the way you should be. I mean, I'm not saying it's a law. You can wear whatever you want. Don't wear anything. I don't give a shit. But I think
help out.
Yeah, I just think that's the cool thing. Like I said, I do that, especially if I'm going to do an interview. If I'm going to do an interview with a band, I always make sure that I'm wearing a shirt. I try to wear a shirt of an not obscure band, but of a band that I'm friends with, because first of all, in case the guy that I'm interviewing asks me about the shirt, it sparks a conversation. And when people are watching the interview, they're like, oh, he's wearing that shirt. Oh, that's kind of cool. I wonder what band that is. Let me go look for it. It's a way of promoting a band in a very indirect kind of way.
Yeah.
So I think people should take more of that as an opportunity. Why not? I mean, why not?
Help each other out.
Yeah, help a brother out. But so I thought it was funny that he's wearing Primal Fear on that. I love the song. I love the vocals going back to the original.
Cool too.
The lyric video is cool. I like these kind of lyric videos that you can still see the guys playing,
But then
and there's some visuals to it. It's
yeah.
not just the lyrics popping up, the lazy ones where the lyrics pop. Sometimes the lyrics are so tiny you can't even read the fucking lyrics. Then what's the point of a lyric video at that point? That's more of a visualizer, which I don't even get what the fuck visualizer is. So, anyways, I enjoyed the video. I love the song. Having said all of that, if you like this, you need to check out his new project called Heart Healer. He has 7 different female it's a concept album, it's a story. And he has 7 different female vocalists on the record. Each one is a different character within the story. Nora from Battle Beast is one of them. Adrian Cohen from Seven Spires is one of them.
Is it like this?
Just like this.
Oh, okay, so it makes sense why.
Just like this. The orchestration is better. I think actually if you look at all the projects that Magnus Karlsson has been involved with, that to me is this Heart Healer album. It was one of my favorite albums. I think it was the month of March when it came out. It was one of my favorite albums because I just liked the orchestration behind it. It's a metal opera. It actually feels like you're listening to an opera. The orchestration is so good, like you actually feel like you're at an opera. And then the singers that he picked for the project, the 7 ladies, are just, all of them are incredible in their own style, in their own right. So they really brought the opera to life. So I like this. This one has more of a power metal, classic heavy metal, power metal feel to it. The Heart Healer has more of a metal opera. So it has more of a symphonic touch, and then it pushes more into the opera style. So the two there's some similarities, but the two are different. I gravitate more towards that one. But this song is incredible. The vocalist, I don't even know who he is. He's amazing. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, he's amazing.
All right. And on that note, guys, we are done for today. So come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you. See you guys.
See ya.